everybody, it's Mark and Melinda here today. And for those of you who don't know, Mark is not only a real estate agent, but he's also an appraiser, a super critical asset to have in this kind of a market. So today we're going to talk about what is an appraisal and why do you care? So Mark, why don't you start with what is an appraisal?
So an appraisal is an opinion of value of recently closed sales of the property that you're buying. So, and when I say similar, I mean in condition, size, location, just those things that really matter to your specific property.
And why does a buyer care?
Well, the appraisal is going to be looked at by your lender, and that appraisal number is going to be the maximum amount that your lender is going to lend on that property.
So let's talk about appraisals and fair market value. How are those different?
So fair market value is what somebody is willing to pay for a property. An appraisal, especially in an upmarket, tends to be a little bit lower than what someone's going to pay in this crazy little market, although we are seeing it get a little bit closer. So typically an appraisal in this market is going to be a little bit lower than what fair market value is.
So what you're saying is we tend to see a fair market value higher than the most recent closed sales when we're in an upmarket.
Correct. Appraisals work in the past, so anything that we see that closed has had, for the value, we have to get something that's a closed sale. So that's definitely usually in the past. And as the market is going up, we're seeing prices go up. So you're seeing the appraisals and the fair market value not quite leveling out right now.
Okay, so you talked about this crazy market. We all know it's super competitive out there. So the question is, should a buyer remove the appraisal contingency in this market knowing that it's likely going to come in, or there's a good chance that it could come in lower than what fair market value is, what they've offered to pay?
Right, so we are seeing that a ton. Everybody's waiving their appraisal these days. And what I would tell you is to make sure that that works for your finances, works for your lender, works for your overall kind of purchase of your house, because it can be a tricky situation there sometimes, but it really depends on what your lender says, and it's on a case-by-case basis. So I would talk to your lender about about waiving that appraisal.
For sure, that's great advice, because strategy matters when you're purchasing a house. If you have specific questions on your particular situation, feel free to give us a call and we're happy to share.